Wait,
I was going to say, I think we're close to something.
what is this?
Oh, have you not been to Boma's place?
No, I don't... I've heard the name, but I do not know who that is. Very ominous looking, it's cool.
Yes, that's where the old man who is
Oh,
some sort of creepy mage.
Hello.
hello.
Hello there?
Hello?
Oh, hey, look, it's Boma.
Oh,
Who? You weren't talking about me, was you?
No, I was just saying how fabulous of a war veteran you are. You're a great
I'm
man,
a war
Boma.
veteran. I'm not a mage.
Hi, Nani. Hello.
hello.
Hello, Tilray.
Well, hold on a second. Were you spreading rumors about me?
No, he was surprised I hadn't seen your home.
To Shaitan's.
Oh, yeah, they are creepy mages. We were on our way there too.
Oh, are
I'm
you?
supposed to be teaching a taxidermy course, but I ain't been able to get a hold of Abelard and Shaitan together.
Well, I suppose we're all going in the same direction. We should travel together.
All right, yeah. We'll head that way then. It's just right
Yeah,
this
that's
way. How y'all doing today?
I'm doing well.
I'm doing very well.
Good, good. So, what brings y'all out here? Just visiting and doing anything else out here?
We're following up on an investigation regarding the break-in that they had during the tournament. It's fine.
I see. You're investigators. Good, good.
Good, good. Well, you know, something happened. We want to help them get to the bottom of it.
That's awfully nice of yous. We could have used people like you when people were breaking into our place. We get all kinds of trespassers in these parts.
Really?
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah, that's our manor back there. You can see it behind us.
It's
That's,
holding a skull in his...
get all kinds of people breaking in all the time. It's been less lately, probably on account of the threats of what we would do to them if we caught them in our home. But
Well, we didn't say Sark specifically. I don't know.
I guess they didn't like the idea of being left out for the buzzards and the ravens to eat at their gizzards and whatnot.
Right. Yep.
Y'all had any luck with the break-ins? I know they had told me what they suspected, but I think they were probably on the right lead with that, but who knows?
I'm sorry, say that again?
I were asking if you'd all had any luck with the break-ins. Who might have done it?
No, but that's why we're going to try and figure things out.
I got you. I'm pretty certain that they know who broke into it.
Oh, yes? Have you heard their theories?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty certain that it were savage folks up north.
It may very well be.
Castle Savage. Yeah, they was looking for something the night before. Came through.
Do you know what they were looking for?
I do. They were looking for ashes. Someone robbed them up north. I think they thought it was these folks. It weren't.
Do you know who did rob them?
No, I ain't got no clue. But I know that these folks wouldn't have no use for ashes.
Don't they want parts of the dead for the things that they do?
As do I, but ashes are not parts of the dead. There is no soul. There is no blood. There is no body to be worked with, to be shaped and molded. There is only ash. It is worthless.
I see.
Normally there's a guard here ready to greet us, but I guess we can head on up.
Yeah, Doric.
Let's see here. The obelisk.
Obelisk.
Howdy.
Oh, there he is. Abelard. How you doing, fella?
Well, howdy, neighbor. How are you?
I'm not doing too bad. Not doing bad at all.
No,
We
that's
were
good
on our
to
way
hear.
over. We ran into these folks here. They said that they was on their way to talk to you. About,
Talk to me.
Indeed.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
they're not scary people, Abelard. You don't need to be scared. I know that was
Should
like
we
super
step
dramatic.
inside?
Yeah, come on in before that thing shuts on you.
Yes, no, I'm here on behalf of Sark. As you may know, he was... Yes, he was making...
Oh, yeah, he's that fella who came and got bumped on the head the other day.
What happened to his head?
Oh, yeah, he was here, but he fell down and bumped his head.
He fell down off of what?
What?
What did he fall down off of?
No, yeah, just back in the back room he slipped and fell.
Oh, well, I know he did say that he fell, and I'm afraid that he might have dropped something. Could you show me where it was? That's one of the reasons why we're here.
I dropped some. Well, I really couldn't take you out to where that lab was. That's it. Shaitan's got the key. He's asleep right now.
Oh. It's a lab?
Kinda, yeah, I got a bunch of them. You want to see?
Sure.
This here's the control room. This is where we control all the souls that power the tower, you know.
That powered the tower?
Yeah.
This is a really cool
thing's
build.
One big infernal machine.
Ain't it interesting? Ooh, nice taxidermy.
Yeah, I like that kitty.
Did you do this one?
No, I found him.
Oh, I wonder if it were one of my works. I sell them, you know, and people get their hands on them, and yeah, they keep them around.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Yeah, this here is the obelisk testing grounds. It's where we test out all of the obelisk forged.
Obelisk?
Yeah, like this guy here. He ain't done yet, but we'll get him finished here pretty soon.
I see.
Yeah, there's two different kinds, you know. There's the kind we dig up, and there's the kind we make from people.
Right.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, this here's the body shop.
Far different from my work.
This is Shaitan's pet project, Pazuzu.
I see.
Yeah, he's been working on that one a while. This is the body
I've
shop.
got one I'm working on too.
Yeah.
But it don't look nothing like this. It's a little different.
Yeah,
Would you,
Shaitan's got a weird eye for his aesthetic.
Huh. What you pumping into this thing?
Various things that Asteria makes. He's got her making all sorts of lotions and potions that he uses on them.
Interesting. I shouldn't peruse. I know I'm just a curious man. I'll stay out of your notes and all that. I know you got your trade secret.
You know you're always welcome around here, Boomer. You ain't been nothing but a friend since the day I met you.
You're a good fella.
So,
Up here's my study.
let's see. Was this area damaged during the break-in?
This one, no, they didn't mess with any of the machinery. They just came through. They killed one of Reg's boxes because, well, we had a warning there might be a mimic loose around the tower. I'm not sure if they got it.
Wait, they killed a box?
Oh, yeah.
I was trying, it's like
no,
not
they killed
loading.
one
I
of
was
the
trying
demons,
to...
But that's okay. He was defective.
I see.
Do you know what a mimic is?
No.
Well, perhaps you should inform them.
Oh, they're these little creatures. Well, some of them can be kind of big, but they imitate other stuff usually. Like the real tiny ones will imitate like cups and plates and stuff. That way, when you reach for it, bam, it just jumps up and nips off a finger, and you're like, it's a cup, and then nope, now it's a cup with teeth.
Terrible
That's
little
terrible.
creatures. Vermin, you could call me.
Yeah, we had one that Reg was trying to train to hold his stuff and protect it, but yeah, I had to replace a hand.
You should see my pet brain I've got.
You were telling me about that.
Well, I ain't had no luck working with it. I'm trying to find a way to incorporate it, but it just ain't. It's stubborn, you know. It don't really
Brain.
work with
Pet
me.
brain.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's in good condition. I'm keeping it safe.
You know, you might talk with Shatan. He's been doing some wonders using his offshed soul crystals, implanting and giving him like limited mind control of his Shatani Pazuzu and shit.
I'll tell you what, I've been having some bad luck with souls lately. I think I'm starting to steer clear from that because, well, little Timmy has started to develop a bit of a personality. He's gotten a bit temperamental, and he never used to be that way. And I think it's because of all the concoctions I was feeding.
Hell,
So I think we're going to lay off of that. Yeah, well, terrible nines, more like it.
No, he's a late bloomer.
Well, I mean, he were just a child, but hey, he's a real specimen.
These guys are so creative,
I'll tell you
man.
what, though,
I can't keep
he's
up with
something
this.
Special. And one day he's gonna make the world proud. He really is. Because of him, lives will be saved.
Oh, that's good to hear. It's always good to know your progeny and move on to do great things.
Well, my progeny's really my granddaughter. At least I'm hoping she will be. She's not doing too good in her studies with taxidermy, though.
Yeah, are you doing okay there, Tilray? You look a little bit hurt.
Y'all okay?
I
Yes.
was trying to get behind the curtain so I could try and fix my outfit. It's driving me crazy.
Oh, well, here, let me juice you up a bit.
Oh, no, thank
No,
you.
no. Oh,
You sure?
well.
Yes, I'm
Well,
fine.
no, yeah, we best not. We best not.
All right.
She'll be okay. Her pains make her stronger. Struggles make us stronger.
You know, there's a group of Yamatai monks that believe in order for a soul to exist within something, it has to possess the capacity to suffer.
Interesting. That is a very interesting thought. Huh.
Yeah, I thought it was neat.
My failures will be my lesson.
That's right, sweetie. That's right. Y'all okay over there? You're awfully quiet.
Oh,
Just admiring of your work.
yes, there's just much to see. So,
Oh, dang. Yeah, here's my arcane conduit. We discovered these maces have a severe amount of necromantic capacity. So they help channel and refine the energies as it passes down through the tower into the other laboratories.
I see.
Very powerful relic. You know, fun fact, I gave those to Granny once.
This
when
is
she
such
won
a
my
cool build,
costume
though. It really
contest
is.
Over at the cemetery, and she completely discarded them and gave them to Abelard. I'll be honest, when I first heard about it, I felt a bit sad because that was a gift that I gave her, and she was just like, "Nah, I don't want it," and gave it away.
No, it wasn't that she didn't want it, friend. It's that our new friend Reg had just moved into the neighborhood, and she figured that he could use them to protect himself because he didn't have nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes me feel a little better, but I mean, it's a powerful weapon.
Indeed,
I've only ever seen one, but it seems
So
like you
cool.
found two of them.
Yeah, I found another one, and when I put them together, bam, we had the base initiated for what we needed for the tower.
Just like that, huh?
Yeah, we might have to upgrade. It depends. Once we get the crystal installed, there might be too much energy for the conduit, and I don't want to blow them up.
crystal?
Well, I would appreciate if you do not blow up our home.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm building a giant soul crystal. See, that's how I'm going to get my rejuvenation done so I can get my brain back.
Get your brain back.
Yeah, it done rotted out of my head a long time ago. I can't remember shit. I built this thing before, but it all fell apart. Now I'm just rereading my schematics, but I can't remember what I wrote. I don't remember the language I wrote them in anymore.
I see.
It's curious. I mean, you don't have your brain, but you seem so intact. I don't understand it. Little Timmy, I mean, he's got a brain, but he just can't seem to figure it out.
Oh, well, see, I figured that part out. See, my original soul crystal was part of my original infernal machine. And when my child
Infernal
got attacked
machine.
by peasants and whatnot during the uprising, I decided that I was going to tether my mind to the crystal so that I could just go into a rejuvenating sleep for a few millennia. And then I'd come back and they'd all be gone and I wouldn't have to worry about them no more. The problem being, I was underground for so long that my body started to rot.
Yeah, people really can be so cruel, can't they? You know how many times I've been chased from my home for simply studying taxidermy? I mean, it's like people don't understand. It's a form of art. And all I want to do is put smiles on people's faces. And yet they just want to come and chase me out of my home. I don't know why I jumped there. Felt
Yes,
like I was attracted to the ceiling for a
I
second.
think you just got really excited
I
about.
warned you before. Tower can cause spontaneous levitation.
Oh,
You did say that. That's true. You did say that once. I get so excited about, taxidermy. Speaking of which, we had a competition on Sunday for taxidermy.
I did hear about that.
Did you get to make it there, feller? I don't know if you was there. I know Abelard and were, but
No, I do believe I was still having nightmares at the time.
no, unfortunate. We had a real good time. Had about, I don't know, 18 people or so show up. It was a good time. We had 2 teams of 4 competing against each other. Gave them 20 minutes to make a creation, and well, there was a clear winner by the end of it. Holy shit, they did a good job. Made me real proud. But I'm thinking we're going to do another one here, maybe on Friday. It's going to be a pop-up thing, so look for a poster about it. Probably tomorrow sometime. We got to talk to the folks at Maroon, see if they'll allow us to set up out in front of their town again.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
Oh, I'll have to make sure I keep an eye out on it. At the very least, to come and see all the beautiful artworks that everyone makes.
Oh, yeah, it's a good time. People get so creative with it, and I just draw so much inspiration by what goes on in their mind.
But yeah, you strangers want to see the rest of the obelisk?
Sure.
Of course.
We're here, we might as well take a look. Finally fixed it.
Absolutely. It is a beautiful place you have here. I've had the full tour myself, of course, but
Like nothing I've ever seen before.
This here is Shachan's laboratory. Here's where he channels power from the obelisk directly into his crucible to charge various reagents with the power.
I see.
He's been making some amazing strides with Arcanite.
That's right. Yeah, I still needed to get Godfrey over here to talk with him about his creations, because we're struggling a bit with some of our Arcanite creations, trying to figure out how they work and what.
Yeah, as near as we can tell, it's just a crapshoot. You make them, and then you might make a good one, you might make a bad one. It just kind of depends.
Well, the thing is we found a material, a metal, corrupted almost. We've been able to forge the metal, but we're not able to forge it into the weapons. However, he has recently been studying these sort of like perfected variants of the Arcanite weapons, and seems to think that there's a way to somehow forge the corrupted metals within the blades of the perfected weapons to create something new altogether.
Really? Oh, yeah, Shaitan would be really excited to hear about that.
Yeah, I don't know too much about it myself. I just know what my butler tells me. He gets all nerdy whenever he talks about that stuff, and I just don't understand it.
Yeah, so does Shaitan. He goes on and on.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then the last room we have available for the public is up here.
Yes, he did.
We're calling it the
He said
Cauldron.
it looked different.
It's just a little drinking spot we put together for everybody to come sit. And this is
But he says that it was Shaitan's laboratory. Sorry, say that one more time?
I said this is where I keep Melvin the immortal fish.
The immortal... Oh. What is that?
I found him out there in no man's land.
That's so cool.
Up to the machine, well, the efficiency improved, so I just figured I'd keep him there. And I thought he'd die, but...
The fish.
Well, there you go. Look at him. He's swimming in circles. He's
Enhanced the efficiency.
It's like an energy source.
This is really cool. They did such a good job, man.
Yeah, he's an interesting one.
Io hates it, but it's really cool.
He sure is.
But yeah, this is all I can really show you right now. Everything else is closed off due to the break-in.
I see. Well, that's what we wanted to do, is to follow up on Sark's report. And again, he dropped something of value to him when he fell, and I was hoping that I might be able to retrieve it for him.
Do you happen to know what it is? I could take a peek in the back laboratories.
It's quite small, it'd be in a little box or something like that, but you can understand why I'd want to look for myself.
No, I can entirely. It's just for safety reasons we can't allow anyone not associated with the obelisk to go into the back laboratory.
Was Sark not back there?
He was, but we hadn't upped our defenses yet after the break-in.
Well, if we prepare and you have forewarning, would it be possible then?
Now, you'd have to get clearance from Shaitan.
Alright. Do you know when next he'll be around?
He should be here within the next, half hour. I just know he had a real important nightmare he had to deal with.
God damn it, I swear I've been trying to get you two together for so fucking long.
Well, I, for one, would be content to wait and see what he says.
Oh, good. He always loves it when he wakes up to company.
What was the joke, huh?
I was simply... He said that he loves when he wakes up to company.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought they were joking there. He's a good feller, that Shaitan. Good feller.
Yes, very tall.
Very tall. Very tall.
Incredibly tall. Actually, I think, isn't he the tallest one in the land currently?
Is he? I don't know.
I don't know. We just hired this new door guard named Doric, and I think he might even be bigger.
Oh, yeah, the
Doric,
book.
there ain't no way. We spoke with Doric earlier. He was guarding the door earlier when we were trying to get you and Shaitan together. I swear, we must have waited around for 2 hours for y'alls to be awake together. It is so hard to get you two awake together.
Yeah, my nightmare ran a little long today. Sometimes these old bones just need a little extra rest.
I hear you. I'm the same way. I mean, I take my nighttime medication and I'm out.
Oh, that...
Yeah, what do they got you on? Corruption powder?
These guys.
I don't know what it's called.
These guys.
My butler gives it to me. Yeah, but we're out right now. I'm out of nighttime medication for the next 5 days, so I don't have to go to sleep early. I don't know what the side effects will be, though.
Yeah, just be careful. Don't push yourself too hard. You know, I tried to have dream dust there for a while, but I just could not get to sleep. Someone just would not turn off the lights.
Oh, I just remembered. Did Stark have his... Did you receive his report yet? Did you receive his book?
Oh, yeah, that's down here in my study.
Yes, could I take a look at that?
Yeah, of course.
If anything, we need to review it. We might need to make some corrections.
So you folks like doing this out of the goodness of your heart or something? Because we didn't really ask for an investigation. It's right here on the corner of my chest.
That would be more of a question for Sark. I'm merely here on behalf of him, you know, helping him out so that he can finish what he started.
Alrighty.
Finish what he started.
Yes, well, the investigation.
Sark's investigate.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's investigating for. I mean, these break-ins happen all the time. Boomer was just telling me about how it happened to him, too. Why didn't y'all investigate that?
Yeah, we get broke into all the time. Well, except lately it ain't been happening because we started making sure people know that if they break into our place, we're going to hang them off our castle walls and let the crows pick at their eyeballs. Now we don't get no visitors.
Yeah, we figured that telling people we just give them a boot off the good old asterisk would deter people, but guess not.
But there's all kinds of terrible rumors going around about us folks up here. We're good people up here, okay? And I'm sure that y'all see that. Y'all see that we're good people, right?
I 100% believe both of you are the greatest of people.
Yes.
You're some of the most morally upstanding people I've ever met.
Well, I think Sark just had an interest, being as he was here when the break-in occurred. He has a very curious mind, and, you know, stopping things like this is ultimately for the good of everyone, isn't it?
Well, yeah, break-ins are always
absolutely. Bad. Hate trespassers. Hate them. Y'all investigating the ashes and whatnot up at Castle Savage?
I think we intend to.
Okay.
Granny told me something about it. I was yelling at Shaitan about it the other day. I don't remember what she was saying, though.
Yeah, I asked her earlier, because I'll be honest, I thought maybe she put them in an urn or something and just forgot to tell the people at Castle Savage, but she assured me she didn't do that, and I thought, she said that would be desecrating, and I was like, well, what you mean? I mean, they're ashes. I mean, that's what you do with people's ashes. You put them in an urn, at least over at my place. You know, when we do cremations, we put the ashes in an urn to give to their loved ones.
Yeah, see, we just throw them on the pile and reuse them.
Reuse them?
Yeah.
Reuse them?
Well, not the ashes, but the body parts. We don't even burn them up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Well, I thought you meant the ashes. Yeah, we can't use the ashes. But, yeah, the body parts, I mean, it just depends on where they come from, really.
But there is something you can use ashes for. Like, I know that
I know, it's great.
With some blood, a little corruption powder, and take 3 souls of the bonded and sacrifice them. You can probably talk to the dead.
What would you need that for?
I don't know. Maybe your aunt died and you forgot where she put the key.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's...
There is, but, like...
I guess.
I don't know what to do with it, so I'm gonna see if I can take the book.
Well, in terms of reusing body parts, though, I need to assure
We're also waiting for Shaitan.
Yeah, I don't want no rumors getting out about that.
We're not...
We're
not here to spread rumors.
Well, I just want to make sure that you all know. I take good care of the bodies at my cemetery. When someone dies, I give them their ceremonial burial right. Occasionally, there are those who wish, and they sign contracts with me, to be made into something different, something beautiful, something perfect. My granddaughter's ex-girlfriend, or ex-fiance, I should say, for example, what was her name? Valerie. That was her name. That when she passed on, she graciously donated her body to be taxidermied into the most beautiful creature that the world has ever seen. It was one of my greatest creations, but it was a volunteer for my taxidermy.
See, that's the important part right there. That's you gotta maintain your ethics.
That's right. I make sure that all of my parts are either volunteered or are. Sometimes there are people without family who can't afford the burial rights and whatnot, and they just donate the bodies for science. And I do science. My work will save lives one day. I'm a good man.
I'm sure it will, Boomer.
Oh, yes.
In fact, I'm looking forward to seeing the effects of your research in the future. I'm sure it's going to help many of a warrior in their
Yeah,
future.
I think so too. I think so too.
Abel-
Already I've had breakthroughs.
Abelard, would I be able to take this back? Yeah, Sark needs to review it. We can deliver it back again once it's been corrected.
Yeah, all right then.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Eyes the book nervously as he hands it back. Is everything all right?
Oh yeah, I just hate to see a good book go, you know.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll get it back. And probably longer and better.
I can't wait to see what Sark has put together. I'm pretty sure we figured out who done it, but I'd like to get a little bit more proof before I start levying any accusations.
Precisely. And that's what he wants to do, is make sure that, you know, if action is to be taken, it is taken on the best information. I think we can all agree that's the best course of action. A little over-enthusiastically. Were you here also when Sark had his accident?
Yeah, I was standing right next to him. It was like the floor just gave out underneath him and boom, he crumpled.
The floor? It was like, or it did?
Oh, you know, just a euphemism.
I see. He had quite the wound in the back of his head. Did something fall?
He just hit the floor.
How strange. It's very unlike him.
There's rocks and stuff that fall off the towers all the time. These old crumbling stones need to be replaced.
Ain't that the truth?
I see. Well, I mean, the place does look to be in fairly good condition, so I'm surprised. But I suppose from cliffs higher up.
And once I got hit by a bird here like a week ago.
How terrifying. Okay. I mean, this is a very impressive laboratory. I'm surprised you have more elsewhere. Is it not connected to the rest of the tower? The one where the accident happened? Is it separate for some reason?
Oh no, it's all within the tower. It's just there's certain areas that we don't let people go.
Oh no, perfectly understandable. I'm sure a lot of this machinery is dangerous.
Yeah, it'll chew you up and turn you into a fine paste.
Yeah.
But certainly is fascinating. Even I could not possibly hope to understand how it works.
Yeah, I hope I figure it out.
Wait, didn't you build it?
Yes.
Then wouldn't you understand how it works?
Oh yeah, no, I don't remember how it works.
I see.
And for all he knows, this thing could start popping out popcorn when it's fully completed.
Yeah, but so far, Satan really enjoys it because the residual energy that's created during firing of the tower fuels most of his experiments.
I see.
Yeah, right now I've got it tuned to absorb as much soul energy as it can and to reciprocate it down in through conduit storage so that I can rarefy it and utilize it in a rejuvenation ritual, re-youngify my body.
So that's what you're seeking, is to, well, turn back the clock?
No, not necessarily for turning back the clock. It's just I can't remember a damn thing. And yeah, I remember having a mind like a steel trap. I was smart, I was powerful, everybody was... I remember people bowing to me and such, and now, man, don't nobody bow to old Abelard.
How strange. But it seems I've met a few people here who are struggling with their memory in one way or another.
Yeah, it seems to be something out here in the Savage Wilds. I've noticed it too.
Well, for me, it's my age. I wish I could turn back the clock.
Yes, I believe many people wish that they could.
You know, there, since you are just a bit younger than me and a little bit healthier, if you were fixing to, we could probably use the tower on you just to give it a tuning and see if we can't get you a little bit re-youngified too.
No. It's all right. It's all right. My time will come, and my granddaughter will take over. As much as I want to turn back time, to be younger once again, to just have a little more time to finish my work. As much as I want it. I've done all I can for this world. My granddaughter will take over when I pass.
Well, at least you have someone to continue the tradition.
Yes, and she's quite the bookworm. A very smart girl. Granddaughter!
Uh-huh. Yes?
What lesson did I teach you today?
Okay. I'm really bad at remembering the words, but
You're very bad
just an
at
A.
what the words?
Articulation?
Good, and what is that?
Is it the one where you peel the skin from the muscles, or is it the other one?
Cleaning, degreasing, and
Taxidermying?
as you can see, I just need a little more time. She's not yet ready. Cleaning,
write these
degreasing,
things down.
and bleaching the bones in preparation for
Right.
display.
The sobbing
Sorry, Grandma.
thralls.
Oh, It's been like 2 hours since you had the course.
Well, I need, I'm better when I read it, and then I remember it easier.
I'll bring the book from my lab to your room. You can study it.
I'll study it tonight.
Well,
We'll have
at least she cares to study,
Yes, but now I'm starting to consider what she is studying in her room late at night. Perhaps I should go through all your books.
I think it's perfectly
You can
normal to
start
read
with my
before
pile.
bed.
What are you studying
Well-
in your room so late at night?
Oh,
Oh, oh my goodness.
is he okay?
Abelard?
That thing just sparked and he collapsed. Whoop.
Abelard, you okay there, fella?
Abelard?
Abelard?
What was he fiddling with? They were fiddling with it. Don't touch it.
He was looking at the conduit thing right there, and I think he was touching it, and then it just sparked and he collapsed.
He might have got too close. Maybe you weren't supposed to touch it. Get away from
Yeah,
it.
I wouldn't
Don't
touch it.
I'm just gonna look at him.
He's gonna be okay. Abelard, you're okay, ain't you? Hey, wake up, feller.
Do you think he has a pulse? I mean, what am I saying?
Well, check it. Check
I
his
was going to
pulse.
say, maybe
Yes,
you should
this is
check
when
if
Shy
there is a
Tandies
pulse
we
before asking,
show up.
Is there a pulse?